So Phish is back at the forum, and here we are back with the big board again. Wasn't sure if it was coming out for tonight's show or not, but as you see here, we got off to a nice start here with Mama Dance and Sample in a Jar here for the first set. It's like, all right, then we get a bluegrass number with Paul and Silas. Take a little bit of a turn here with Yarmouth Road, though. Perhaps a good time to snap some pictures, maybe get a selfie or two in, maybe a little early for the bathroom run. Kill Devil Falls coming back, trying to get people moving again. Then we get Horn, Halfway to the Moon, Heavy Things, the Triple H section here. You know, they're losing me. We try to get a little jam and Blaze On here. We got. I guess we'll give an asterisk to Blaze On. They tried to get a jam going. Then we get Stash. You know, Stash is always going to be welcome. Cavern. You know, in case the Chompers had lost it and we're getting a little antsy at this point, we get a Cavern and then an Antelope closer. That's the way they're ending the first set here. You know, first set, not a whole lot that you're going to be. You know. Activity on Twitter was mainly about the band's haircut. Trey got a new pair of shoes, things of this nature. You know, the music's not really rocking when you're talking about a pair of shoes and there. Oh, Fishman's hair did look nice. You know, I'm not sure what he was going for there with that look. Trey getting them. They have some auditions or something, perhaps out here in L.A. We don't know. But then we're on to the second set. You know, hey, look. Most of the time, you know, they'll shock you every now and then with the first set like the other night. But for the most part, man, whatever. It's the first set. Second set, though, you're getting an Axilla opener. You know, you hear the lack of jam groans right off the bat. Plus an hour-long set break. I mean, what was going on with that? Maybe some technical difficulties. You know, just getting people off. Just, you know, led to speculation. So anyhow, like I'm saying, we get the Axilla opener here coming out in the second set. No jam expected. You get your drones. Then we get a big Faygo. I'm all fired up here. We got the emojis and the bong in tonight's in Faygo. And look, Faygo comes through. Then we get Back on the Train. I'm all excited for a Back on the Train. You know, big Farmhouse album guy here in the second set. But look, you know, and it had a jam. It was nice. But, you know, it was pretty much a first set Back on the Train. So, I mean, if you're going to put Back on the Train in the second set, why are you treating it like a first set Back on the Train? Saw it again, all right, you know, dark, nice. Prince Caspian becomes Mr. Caspian tonight. Really not a whole lot happening. Waves, haven't heard from Waves in a while. Yeah, comes in with a nice jam. I was going to say some lame analogy about how it splashed through the jam or whatever, but nah, whatever. You know, maybe we'll just circle it, not quite an asterisk. Joy, another calm song here. Wedge, 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 you know, but hey, we're late in the second set. We ain't got time for Wedge. Mule, we get Set of a Mule, Trey, and Phish on the Lumina tonight. You know, they're goofing around back there. Paige and Mike were like, whatever, man. We're just staying put. We're not getting into this shit. Then we get a rock and roll. It was blazing. It was rocking out. All right, if we're going to get a cover, then we got the YEM. We got YEM Mandy written on here. You know, my friend Amanda, she had to let me know. She had called YEM. She wanted a shout out. You know, the most played song in the history of the band, and it hadn't been played in a few nights. But she was proud of that call. You know, she'd say, hey, that deserves a shout out. Well, congratulations there. You got your shout out, Chomper. And then you get the Boogie On, you know, we're on to the Encore. The vocal jam was nice, of course. Giving the asterisk to the vocal jam. We got Boogie On, you know, they're winning me back with the Encore, of course. Then we get Boogie On Bouncin, but then we get Boogie On Bouncin Golgi. We'll give the asterisk to Bouncin just because it followed Boogie On. You know, Boogie On Tweezer reprise. I'd had trouble tonight because I would have wanted to make my way to the exit during the vocal jam in YEM. But then when I heard Boogie On, man, I'd have been fucked because I'd have still been there. Then we get a Bouncin. I would have bounced on Bouncin. Golgi. So that pretty much wraps it up. I don't know what we have here. We got some asterisks. I don't know what the big one was. I'm a big Back on the Train guy, so maybe that was it. So we're wrapping it up here. That was the forum. First set ended at 12:35. Like an hour later, the second set started. Amanda got her shout out, the Chomper, calling YEM. Nice call there. Nobody saw that one. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We're halfway to the moon.